Thomas, good to see you. I hear a lot of people asking right now, should I take that pension buyout right now? That's because rising interest rates will cause lump sum pension buyouts to be significantly lower in 2023. That has a lot of pre-retirees wondering if they should be considering an early retirement. So how do interest rates affect those lump sum offers?
Right. Just to keep things incredibly simple, as interest rates go up, the actual lump sum option from these pensions values go down.
Mhm.
So it makes sense to really think about it. If interest rates are where they're at right now, and next year they're anticipated to go up, which I think is very much highly likely, the next year payout option is going to be a lot less. So, considering where you, regards to the longevity of your assets, if that lump sum is going to put you in a position that it will last for your overall retirement duration, then yeah, consider doing that
Mhm.
today. Next year, it's going to be a lot less, so you need to consider that as well.
Yeah. So that is the next question though. If I were considering a pension buyout in 2023, should I be moving my retirement to this year instead?
Yeah, so like I said, it depends, on the actual value, and if those assets in regards to the lump sum payout is going to last you for the longevity of your for your retirement. Now, the thing is with this is like if you did pull it out now, there are other options outside of your pension that you can look at that can obviously increase your longevity and also battle against inflation risk. And a lot of these solutions come in the forms of annuities. So that will be something that you would want to analyze and see if I can retire this year and pull out a lump sum, put it into an annuity option, perhaps. Will this still give me the same lifestyle that I want for the duration of my retirement?
Right, right. So let's just break it down a little bit further because I'm aware that, of course, the lump sum shouldn't be the only consideration when considering my retirement date, but what else should I be considering?
Yeah, I would definitely consider, cost of living, inflation. I would consider is there any other income that's coming into the house outside of the lump sum option? Social Security, how does that play into that factor as well? We're talking about a small population of people, roughly about 15% of the workforce have pensions still because there's something of the past, but typically, you want to consider, Social Security. Are there other incomes coming into the home, and is my money going to last me? This lump sum option, is it going to last me for the next 30 years while I'm in retirement?
Right, right.
Mhm.
So how will the rising interest rates affect me if I've chosen the monthly annuity payments?
So great question. Typically, with these pensions, because they're very little, there's very few of them, right? Um, you're going to have something. You're going to have inflation risk issues. They don't have cost of living or cost of living adjustment options on these pensions typically. So if you were to, let's just say you had $25,000 in regards to a pension annuity, and it doesn't have a cost of living adjustment on it. And in 20 years, let's just say that the inflation is roughly about 2%. In 20 years, that same 25,000 is going to be reduced to around $16,000 in purchasing power. So you lost roughly about 9 grand
Mm.
in regards to purchasing power. So that's the risk that you run with taking the annuity option as well. So that's how interest rates will potentially impact that,
Okay. Yeah,
your overall annuity payments. Mhm.
you mentioned risk, and we should remind everyone retiring into a bear market, which we are in, presents its own risks. We've talked before about that sequence of return risk.
Yeah, this is something that you should highly consider, because obviously, if you're pulling money out of your overall all your assets and they're on the markets, and you're pulling it out in a down market, it's going to accelerate. It's going to accelerate. I guess the reduction of your assets a lot quicker versus you pulling money out in an up market. So you really want to consider, we call this sequence of returns risk. You really want to consider when you start pulling money out of your assets in the down market, it can really decimate an overall portfolio. So give us a call. We can take a look at, helping you decide when you should possibly take out your income rather from some of your assets.
Yeah, such an important conversation to have. Thomas, if somebody would like to have that chat with you, what's the best way to reach you?
definitely you can reach me on my website, martinheritagegroup.llc.com. You can give me a call, 651-503-6064. You can also shoot me an email at info@martinheritagegroup.llc.com. And then I'm on all social media platforms at Martin Heritage Group LLC typically.
All right, Thomas, thank you.
Yeah.